Some are bold, some are beautiful, some are subtle, some are affordable. It's time for another travel haul. Welcome back to the channel. I'm Miles and this is Aromas by Miles. Thanks for joining me on our slow dance around the fragrance world. Today we're going to see what I picked up on my latest travels, and we're going to dig into my travel bag for some real surprises. If that sounds like a good way to burn a few minutes, then let's strap in and get ready and dig into the bag. See what we have. If you've ever wondered which fragrances actually pull compliments and which one kind of dominate real world sales and which ones are niche flexes that kind of set you apart, we're going to break it down today. Today we're ranking 8 fragrances by popularity, market presence, kind of real world wearability. And these are fragrances that I picked up on my travels here in the last couple of weeks. And how that works is I travel and then I order these things. Sometimes I order them late at night when I've had a couple of cocktails. Hey, each to his own, right? And I pick up fragrances that I've been hearing about, or fragrances that I've always wanted, or fragrances that I want to add to my collection. And so that's what these travel hauls are about. So the first one I want to talk to you about today is a fantastic fragrance from a house that I'm just starting to get used to, or to start to collect a little bit. I've heard about them for a long time. First one is Ormond Jane's Arabesque. And this fragrance makes people stop and ask you what you're wearing. It's not cheap, $158 even at discounters, but damn. I love this Middle Eastern twist to it. It's got ingredients that are just nuts, perfectly balanced, it's blended. You've come to expect that, I think, from Ormond Jane. Again, I've got a couple of, maybe 3 of their fragrances now, and that seems to be the DNA of this house. It's really, really a solid luxury house. And I'm going to get it on strip here. They've got fantastic atomizers. It just absolutely tears everything up. Yeah, that's just a beautiful scent. I don't know how else to describe it. Note-wise, it's pretty diverse. It's got saffron, blackcurrant, a little bit of rose, jasmine, and then there's oud and some oak moss. I'm sure it's synthetic oak moss, and then musk in the dry down. Saffron and blackcurrant go together incredibly well in the opening, and that dry down just smooths right into the rest of the day. If I had to call it something, I'd call it maybe a refined Middle Eastern inspired scent that's got some spiced fruits that you pick up at the top, elegant florals in the heart, maybe that, like I said before, that smooth kind of polished oud that comes up in the dry down. It's not harsh, it's not loud, it's just luxury in a bottle. I mean, people say that all the time, but it's more refined and textured than any of the Boss scents we're going to talk about, because there's a bunch of those in here. And this is kind of boutique versus designer mass appeal. When can you wear it? Well, you could wear it a lot of different places, but this is not as harsh as some of the other Middle Eastern fragrances, so you're going to be able to wear it evenings, special occasions. I think you could make a signature scent out of this, but damn, it's pretty expensive for a signature scent. I don't know, you guys may have a little more coin than I do, but it's a niche favorite. It's not a huge seller because of the price point, and Ormond Jane, honestly, is kind of hard to find. I don't know why, but it's one of those scents. If you want to get into those fragrances, there's a few fragrances out there that are called Arabesque, and I'm trying to collect them all because I think that, I don't know what the name is, I don't know what it is about the name, but there's some for Merchant of Venice and a few others, and that Middle Eastern twist is something I really like. So that's Ormond Jane's Arabesque. See if you can get your nose on it. So the next one I picked up, and you guys are going to give me shit, but there's a lot of Hugo Bosses on here. Some of the old Hugo Bosses that I never bothered to pick up in the past. I thought, well, I'm going to take a look at these, because Hugo Boss has really upped their game in a lot of stuff that they have out there now. I've got the elixirs and the bottled elixirs and the blah, blah, blah. But I wanted to go back and take a look at some of the others, and so I purchased some of these. So this is the Boss Bottle Parfum, and this is a tiny bottle, I know, but you know, Boss is one of the most successful fragrance lines out there, and it's really, like I say, it's really upgraded. I only got a 50 ml bottle of this, but I can say I really wish I was surprised. I wish I'd have gotten a bigger bottle. It's a solid fragrance. Definitely affordable too. I think I paid under $50 for this thing. Granted, it's a 50 ml, but it's a solid fragrance. I don't know exactly how I missed it. It's got good sprayer, at least on this little teeny ass bottle. Yeah, I mean, you know, the notes are nothing fancy. It's mandarin orange, it's got a little bit of incense, some fig, orris. There's some cedar and a little bit of leather in the dry down. But it's, what do I say? It's smooth, modern. I think it's a versatile scent. I think you could wear it pretty much anywhere, you know, 3 seasons anyway. It's got a clean citrus and, you know, opening and a little bit of incense up top too. Usually that incense and creamy woods kind of come in the mids and then a little farther down. But you got a lot of citrus in this one. And the leather, you know, you've got that leather in the dry down. So again, a solid scent all the way around. As far as comparing it to other things, you know, there's some other ones in here that I'll talk to you about a little more. But it's mature. It's a little more mature than say the scent, which is I think coming up next, or it's less sweet than that scent magnetic, easier to wear. Maybe more than some of the other niche options here. I think it's, again, could be easily a signature scent or a daytime scent. Best for daily wear. Yeah, you could wear it to the office. I don't think it's going to bother anybody. Again, it could be a signature scent if you wanted it to be. Boss's sales have gone up crazy. This is one of the top sellers globally, honestly. It's probably one of the most widely worn in the lineup. Yeah, some of the newer ones are getting a little bit more hype, but consistency-wise, this has done pretty well. Something to take a look at. Okay, the next one I have for you is another Hugo Boss, and this is the scent. And the scent's been out for a long time. I'm not sure who the perfumer is, but this is a compliment getter. You know, it's old, but it still works. It's a little bit, if I remember right, it's a little bit sweet. I've worn this. It's got a great sprayer. Yeah, it's fairly sweet. What can I say about it? I definitely get some ginger, and there's a little bit of leather in it, but the leather's pretty far down. It's a fruity, florally kind of thing to me. At least it is on strip here. It's slightly warm. I guess you could call it a little bit sexy. It's smooth. It seems like it's going to be a skin scent to me. What I could compare it to, it's a little sweeter than the parfum for sure, and the magnetic that's coming up, it's a little bit less intense, but I guess you could make this a signature scent. Date nights, nights out, casual. I think it's mainly a summer fragrance. The longevity's not very good, and the projection is, again, pretty close to the skin. Boss says it's popular, it's well established worldwide because it's been out for a long time. But you know, my read on this is that it's really not my favorite. It's not expensive. I paid $59 for it, but honestly, I wouldn't rebuy this. This is kind of not in my wheelhouse, but still, it's a good scent. It's a good versatile scent. I think you could wear it, again, summer, maybe not in that super heat, but early spring or late spring, early fall, however that works. I think you could get away with it. But again, I don't think I would rebuy it if it got blown away in an earthquake like some of the things seem to do down here. Anyway, that's the scent. Take a look at it if you're interested in a fresh citrus kind of a fragrance. Okay, the next one I have for you is one of my favorites so far from this house. Again, I only have 3 or 4 of these fragrances, but this is Orman Jane's Vanille des Afriques Intensivo. Hard to spit out. But this is a vanilla for people who, you know, hate those sugary vanillas. It's for me, I was stunned at how subtle it was. It just goes a different direction from so many of those other heavy, thick vanilla fragrances. It was a real buy for me. Luxury and quality, you know, it's first rate. The ingredients are fantastic. It's blended perfectly. It's let's get on strip. It's you know, watch the sprayer. God, that's just incredible. Pressurized atomizer. It's sweet, but it's not too sweet, and I think that's the thing that just kills me. It's got some orris and jasmine in it, which come out in the opening. A little bit of pink pepper, coriander. Those Middle Eastern type notes kind of hang together, and then it's got vanilla and amber and a little bit of vetiver in the base. Yeah, it's dry. It's just that elegant vanilla with a little bit of just enough floral and spices in it that it doesn't make it dessert. You know, it's kind of what tailored luxury is what they say sometimes. But I think you could wear it just about anywhere, and it's one of those. It's a statement scent, but it's not a loud statement scent. It's less sweet than the Boss, the scent, and some of the others, and it's unique in that vanilla because it again is just it's so smooth and quiet. Cool weather, intimate settings. Yeah, you could certainly wear this just about anywhere in a room full of people. Wouldn't be a problem at all. And they're going to know you're there, but you're not going to scream, you know, for attention. It's really niche. You know, they don't sell a ton of it because it's expensive as shit. It's high quality, and you know, those things move, but they don't move super rapid. From a price standpoint, like I say, it's a kick in the wallet. Even at discounters, this thing was $214 bucks. $214, man, that's not cheap. But you know, it's pure luxury. It's definitely luxury, but it's a price whore for sure. If you have the coins to get this one, this is Vanille des Afriques Intensivo. So it's got a good bit of perfume oil in it, and the longevity and the sillage are excellent. So give this one a look. You'll be glad you did. Back to Hugo Boss again. Here we go. This is Scent Magnetic, and I've mentioned this a couple of times. This scent's kind of a turned up nightlife kind of scent. It's I like this one. This one's a little bit different than the scent for sure. Not nearly as sweet. And I'm not sure what exactly sets it apart. I get some musk, get a little bit in the dry down, but a little bit of an early citrus or something. I don't know what it is in the opening. I can't make it out. But you know, it's not bad for a $60 buy. I mean, they're so affordable. Sometimes it's just crazy. But let's get it on strip here. It's got a little bit of a rough sprayer, a little bit of a rough atomizer on it. I can't quite tell. Yeah, it's got vanilla in it. It's got something else, maybe a kind of a seed accord or a wheat accord. I think it's got mannakin in it as well. I don't know what I call it. It's sweet, warm. It's not super gourmand. Maybe a little more gourmand leaning than the other one, but yeah, it's sweeter than this. It's not. I don't think it's as sweet as the scent, but I think it's less versatile than the parfum for sure. You know, it's just kind of a different scent. I can't really make out what's in it, and there's not a whole lot of notes. Maybe it'd work for clubs, casual dates. I think you could wear it during the day in the moderately warm weather. I don't think it's going to hold up in the heat or the cold very well. It's, you know, it's one of those flankers that it's probably a younger scent that, but if you're a younger guy out there, you want something a little bit different, not quite as sweet, then give this one a shot. This is the scent, this is magnetic, and again, it's not going to break the bank. Okay, this next one is one of my favorite finds. Some of these are kind of middle of the road. They're not groundbreaking by any stretch of the imagination, but this one, this is a premium oud. This is Oud Confident. There you go. And if you're into oud, you really need to take a look at this one, because this one is it's strong, it's aggressive. And you know, it's an oud forward fragrance. It's not subtle at all. It'll fill the room when you go in, so you have to be ready for it. It's kind of a signature oud scent, if you would. You know, if you like it, you need to be careful because you got to go light on the trigger with this one because it'll run a few people off. And this oud is a little bit challenging. This certainly is not for everybody. And you know, the thing about it, is it a blind buy or not? I don't know. This one's $60 too, so you know, probably cost you just as much to get a sample. But like I say, it's heavy oud. It's a little barnyardy too. So you really got to be ready for that hit. And it's, you know, there's some aromatic spices in it, but it is definitely an oud forward fragrance, 100%. Clean. It's a little barnyardy to me, but it's a little polished. It doesn't have those really, really sharp barnyard edges that just make you want to go puke. But like I say, if you're an ouder, this is what you do. It's safer, smoother than the Arabesque. It's a little dressier than some of the other bottled Hugo Boss fragrances. I think it's great. It's because it's a little bit different. Formal wear, if you want to make a statement, winter evenings, I don't think this is a summer scent at all. It's not as popular as some of the other ones. There's some limited distribution. It's actually kind of hard to find. But, you know, if you're a collector, you want to pick something up that's certainly affordable, under $60, put it in your collection, I don't think you're going to be disappointed. You oudites out there are going to, you know, really get a nose full of this one. Anyway, that's Confident Oud. Take a look at it. All right, kind of rounding out here, we're getting to the end. I know it's been a long video, but this one is a crazy find. It's Dolce & Gabbana's The One Gold, I call it. I guess that's the name of it. I'm not sure even. This is a modern, kind of brighter take on that date night, the regular The One, the original. You know, I picked this one up without even thinking about it. I just wanted to fill out my collection, and honestly, I was really looking for a deal on the One Parfum, the new one that just came out. I'm still looking, but you know, this is an okay scent. It's not going to make my top shelf, but still for 48 bucks, you know, it's going to get some work in that summer rotation for those warmer days. But the weird thing about this bottle is heavy as a frickin' brick. I don't know what they did to it. It's totally gold, and it's a fingerprint magnet. So if you're going to pull off some felony, make sure you throw this bottle away before you do it, because they're going to find you. Let's put it on strip here and see. Oh, it's got a good sprayer. But you know, I didn't really know anything about this one. I just happened to see it when I was out and about at the, I think I got this one at the airport. It's a good scent. It's, you know, again, it's nothing groundbreaking. It's got blood orange and ginger in the opening, a little bit of cardamom, some clary sage. And there's, you know, it's more woody. It's kind of a creamy woody, so it's got vetiver and a little bit of patchouli in the base. It's kind of fresh spicy when it opens up, and then it goes into that, you know, those woods. So you have to really like the woods in the dry down, or you're probably not going to get a woody on this one. Brighter than the Boss, than the scent. And it's not quite as dark as the bottle parfum that we talked about earlier. You could wear this for warmer weather, I think, dates, dinner. I guess it could be a signature scent. I think I might kick up the level a little bit for a signature scent, but smart casual stuff would probably work. It's a popular scent, you know. It's those people who like, you know, flankers, the flanker audience. You guys could pick this up again for 48 bucks. You're not going to go wrong with it. I'm glad I got it. I'm not sure I'm going to wear it a ton, but you know, again, the longevity's not too bad because it is woody, so it's hanging around a little bit. But anyway, that's it. The One Gold, the brick. Take a look at it. All right, the last one on my haul list for this run out of the bag is Antonio Banderas's The Secret. And this is a cheapie for sure, but I gotta say, this house is really surprising. They have some really good fragrances. It's, I think I paid $30 at I think I got this at at a duty free, and it smells expensive, but it doesn't cost much. I mean, they really do have some quality fragrances in this Antonio Banderas line. And if you're looking for a budget fragrance, then this is a good one to try. It's got quality ingredients. It's balanced. You know, I have a few bottles of that Icon, and it's a great fragrance too, but I give those out usually as gifts and things like that. And as far as I know, no one's regifted them, so I think they kind of like it. You know, they've got, again, 3 or 4 that are pretty good, and it's got good longevity, pretty good sillage. Again, it's nothing groundbreaking, but it's a $30 fragrance. Let me get this on the strip. I don't think you can go wrong with a $30 fragrance. I'm going to spray myself in the eye. Sprayers aren't great, but you know, it's just it's a nice, it's a little bit sweet, it's fresh. It's got some apple in it, I think. And you know, it's a ginger lavender. It doesn't go into the fougere, but it's a nice fragrance. Saffron, it's got a bit of amber, and I think it's a little bit boozy. I get a little bit of leather in the end, maybe a little bit of suede. I don't know, I could be wrong there, but it's, you know, it's again, they make good fragrances. It's sweet, warm, it's a little bit sexy. It's a crowd pleaser. I mean, it's kind of down the middle of the fairway sort of a thing. It's similar to Boss, the scent, but it's, you know, a lower price point. And I think it's got a little more heft to it, a little more bass in it. Casual nights out, you could make a little signature scent out of this if you wanted to, I think. It's probably better for the warmer weather. Summer, again, it's not going to handle the heat. It's not a poolside fragrance. I think it does pretty well, you know, in the budget market. I'd be pleased with it. You know, I'm happy I got it. Again, for $30, it's the Scent Absolute Antonio Banderas. Take a look at the house. I think you'll be surprised. Okay, well, there you have it. I hope you made it to the end. This travel haul was a little more affordable than some of the others, and you really should check out some of these houses. I think you're going to be happy with it. Thanks for your time. I enjoyed bringing you a few scores from my fragrance addiction. I think all of you know that this channel is one of my passions, and my other is trying to help out the Medic Outpost nonprofit because they develop medical capacity in remote areas around the world and help first responders. So that's why it's important for you to like and subscribe to the channel. Please poke those buttons because it helps the nonprofit. As always, thanks for your time, and I want you to be happy and safe out there, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.